Here we go again, everybody. Hello and welcome, guys. Is this it? Could this be the end? The final episode of Project Ozone 2? Probably not. I think there's going to be one or two more after this. But today, guys, I think is the day we finish up my objective with the mod pack. I wanted to just finish the book. That was my goal. And we're down to the final two quests that we have to do. We need the transmutation table. And then we need the Sword of the Cosmos. That's like the last kind of hard one here. That requires the 10 Chaos Ingots and all the crazy stuff that goes along with that. But then, like, it's going to unlock this final chapter in the book. I don't know what this is. I didn't cheat and look ahead or check online or anything. So if it's like make 10,000 of all the creative items in the mod pack, I might not be able to finish that. But I don't know what it is. It might be nothing even. I'm not sure. So we might not finish the book today. But anyways, let's get to it here. We got something to check out. We were playing around with the... Where are they? Let's grab them here. Not the shards, the chaos crystals. Remember? We were trying to see if we could place them and break them and get the shards from them, but they always disappear like that when you try to place them. Oh, see how confident I was too? I knew it when I blew up my base here. So a lot of you had some ideas like trying it in the end and all that kind of stuff. That's not going to work though. A lot of you looked into the game code for the mod and it seemed like it was impossible. Like there's no way. It checks if you're in creative mode, and if you're not, then you can't place the crystal. And every game tick after it's placed, it checks if it's in the right position, which it's not. So it seemed like it wasn't going to happen, but somebody, one of my viewers, how do you say your name? Furitium, I don't know, something like that. He posted on my Reddit a solution to placing the crystals that we're going to try out here. And he made a YouTube video on it too. So I'm going to try to link that in the description so he gets the full credits. We have to go to 2207. So we're going to fly away here for a little bit to try this out. I haven't tried it. I don't know if it does work. But it seemed like he figured it out there. Okay, everybody, so here we are. We have flown out to the middle of nowhere in a seemingly random location, but actually we're looking for this very special spot here. X 2207, Y 131, and Z minus 973. We might need to go up and down on the Y coordinate, but we'll see if it works here first. And the reason we're here is a bit hard to explain, but basically that guy that figured this out, he made a computer program that scanned locations that'll work, and there's a few of them, but this is probably the closest one to our base and one of the closest ones to 00. If you look at his YouTube video, he has a few more posted in the description. But basically, after we place the crystal, every game ticket's going to check if it's in the right location, and the way it does that is by comparing hash values. So the crystal's going to have a hash value, and the location's going to have a hash value, and those two need to match. Now, normally when these crystals get generated, the hash value changes, but since we're placing these, it's always going to be, I think, 0. And if you don't know what hash values are, basically you give a computer algorithm any random amount of information. It can be a computer file, it can be numbers, it can be a string, or in our case here, coordinates. Like if we give the algorithm 000, it's going to take that, it's going to scramble it up and output a fixed length hash value. Let's say it's 8 characters of they'll be randomized according to this input. There's different types of hashes, like MD5 hash, I believe. I don't know, I'm not an expert on it. Anyways, in this case, we got to find the one that matches the 0 value that the crystals have. It's again, that's going to randomize to a certain hash value. We got to find the coordinates that match that, and that's what the guy wrote the computer program to figure out. And this is one of the spots right here. long-winded explanation. All right, but the other catch is we have to be in creative, which we can't do without cheating in our series here. So apparently the way around that is to use a block placing thing, or maybe an autonomous activator would work too. But if I just try to place this myself, it's not going to work because I'm not in creative. So we'll see if this works. No. Okay, I was afraid of that. That's what I was hoping wouldn't happen. So we may need to go up or down. And if that doesn't work, maybe it just doesn't work. I probably gotta move this, right? Yeah, I gotta lower this too. Okay, so we'll try to go down. Okay. Oh, that sound is terrible. Okay, not there either, so I guess let's try to go up. And I'm worried it's not gonna work now. Again, I didn't test this. So I'll try a few things off camera if this doesn't work and see if I can figure out something that does. Oh, it didn't work. No! Yeah, it actually works, guys. It does. So it wasn't the Y coordinate that was off, it was the Z. So it's Z minus 972. I think it's off because like Minecraft has a -0 and +0 coordinate, right? So it probably didn't think of that when he posted the coordinates. So anything negative is going to be off by 1, I think. All right, so let's try break it, see if we get the shards. Let's turn on our magnets. Oh, you got the shards, 20 shards. Is it going to blow up? Oh yeah, there's the, you see that? So that thing right there is what makes the island blow up. So even though we placed this, it still happens. But he figured out some tricks to like moving that explosion or getting rid of it, so we can actually automate this too if we want. I don't think we're going to need to, just like semi-automated will probably be enough for the series here. And rip taxes? No, taxes. Alright, so I have entered the spot. Oh, I went to the wrong place apparently. Mining dimension, that's not what we want. Chaos crystal, there we go. Oh, alright, so let's try this again. So I was just double checking his post, and apparently because I'm wearing the armor here, the infinity armor, it treats it like I am in creative when I have this armor on. So that's why I'm able to place it. I don't even need the block placers. Apparently I put that one down myself. Let's see, we're off a little bit here. We got to go this way and then this way 2 blocks. This is a problem, like if you don't automate it, then it's hard to find that spot again every time. So yeah, check this out. I guess let's try to take off one piece of this and just see if I can place it. Well, I guess that was a mistake. Oh, snap. Oh, no. No, that's so far away, too. Is it the placing that did it? Or is it the crystal? Like, is it going to kill me if I go back now? Okay, so you need the armor if you're trying to place it yourself. It did place though, right? Like I thought I saw it on the ground there. It didn't disappear. I tell you what, we're not going to take the chance here. We're going to make a brand new suit of infinity armor to rescue our other set there. Because I don't trust going near that crystal. I think it's going to kill us again. So I think we got to do this. Okay, well that was fun. Now I'm trying to make a cage so it doesn't fly over the edge or anything crazy. Because we have a lot of good gear in there. But I did make a backup set of infinity armor. Because I think we might die if we just stand near this crystal. It did place, though. Look, it's still here. So you can place it in survival mode with nothing special. Okay, is this the grave I'm breaking? I'm going to put a block below that just in case. I don't want to lose this stuff. Okay. Okay, here we go. Give me my goodies. Look at all this stuff. All right, let's put it back on. Okay, we got everything. Yeah, I think we're good. Just gonna get rid of that. Clean up the mess. All right, everybody. So we've recovered from that. We're good. Everything's fine. I've got some stuff together here, and now we're going to try to somewhat automate this, kind of like Fury did, using his spatial storage trick. So the way he did this is basically we get down the spatial I/O port. We have to like get rid of the explosion. We don't want it to blow up our area here, right? So we're going to send it into spatial storage to another dimension and get rid of it, basically. So basically we got to do this, and I think the explosion is going to spawn right here. So it's, you see, it's kind of in the middle. And then we got to send this thing some power. So I'm going to put an energy cell next to it, a converter here, and then a solar panel on top. So I think that's hopefully getting powered here. Let's double check this. Oh, it turned purple. Okay, that's what we want. I'm going to just put a button on here to try this first. So basically, if we have a block here, yeah, it went into storage, and then we can bring it back if we want. Not that we're going to do that with the explosions. We're going to get rid of them permanently. But basically, now that we have that, I think I'm going to set up a vacuum chest for setting up the shards. We can add a filter to that if we want to later. I'm going to use a block placer to place the crystals. We'll see if that works. We haven't tried that yet, actually. And then if we want, we can have an autonomous activator with one of these world breakers in it, and it should automatically mine it too if we want to do that. But let's not do that just yet. Let's stop this. Oh, it's out of power anyways. It's fine. Okay. So let's just do this manually to begin with. Can I put a button there? Okay, that worked. Good. Whoa, I fall down. I'm going to mine it. Oh, I fall down again. We need a bigger platform, I think. Okay, I'm going to break it. And now that explosion should start spawning there. Yeah. And we'll try to get rid of it. It didn't work. Oh, did I not put the... I didn't move it. It's gone. Whew. Okay. Got to make sure the thing's in the spot here, too. Alright, so right now the explosion is stored in here. I think we can just toss these in, right? Or is that going to mess up my world or something? Oh. Went to the vacuum chest. Oh yeah, and by the way, we did get another etho head here, so let's add it to the wall of dummies here. So that was our 4.5 deaths in the series so far. We've died 5 times. One of them though was due to a glitch that caused the world to crash, and I had to load a backup, so it's kind of like we died half a time. I don't know. Anyways, so I've been doing some automating with the thing here. We're going to go try it out here. Check this out, though. I have this set up so we can get these spatial storage things. So it's crafting them, but I'm sucking them out of the system and filling up a cache right now over here. It's got a filter for it. There, you can put into here. We have about 1,000 in there right now, which is going to be plenty, I think. Because each one's worth 20 shards. Alright, let's just go ahead and grab this. Okay, let's head over to our area. And I'll show you the automation. We'll try it out. I haven't tested it yet. Oh, okay. So this thing is going to go... I'm all turned around now. I think under here. Yeah, right here. Good. This is still pulling them out. Always active. Yeah, good. Cool. So basically, we pull these things out of here. They go into this first slot, and then when they get used up, they get pulled out on the blue channel and go into the trash can. So the green channel goes up, blue goes down into the left here to the trash. Good. And I've set up a little bit of redstone here, so when we press the button here, it's going to activate this. And then I guess let's try maybe about 5 seconds later or so. We got to give it time for the pick to break the crystal. And I can't do math right now. That's 3 seconds. That's probably about right there. We'll try that out. And thankfully we did make that extra world breaker because it's coming in use here. So we got it set to left click, first slot only. It's got power now. And also I added a filter for the shards. So I think this is all good to go. And a timer here if we want to like fully automate it. But let's just press this and see what happens. Oh, it broke it really fast actually. A lot faster than I expected. I think the explosion got picked up already. We didn't even see it happen. Right? It's not spawning, so that's good. Let's try change this then. Probably don't even need that much time. We'll set it to 32. I think that's good. Give it another go. Yeah, we're good. Okay. So then if we want to automate it, probably only need about 5 seconds at max then. Set this to 5, flip this on, and let's hopefully not cause chaos here. Okay, good. So it should keep working then. Each time we get 20 shards. Cool, I think we're good. Yeah. Alright, so we're getting these crystals from our mob system, by the way. I put it in there, so let's check out how many we have now. See the numbers going up here. So we can get as many of these as we want, no problem. Oops. I guess we'll just fill this thing up. Okay. It looks like it's working. So every time it does that, it takes one of these out of there. Uh-huh. I think we're good. Oh, I got kicked. Awesome. Okay, so we have a way of farming shards, guys. That is unbelievable. Like, these chaos ingots, we need the shards for the cores. Lots of them. These ingots, the chaos ingots, are like the final bottleneck in the pack. Like, anything you want to make with these is a pain normally because you got to do it manually. But now, I think we'll be able to automate making these. So any of these creative items should be fairly easy for us to get down the line here, which is cool. But there is one thing we're missing here. Like, we've automated infinity ingots. We can make these catalysts. We can make the cores now. But we've never done this palladium crystal stuff, I don't think. I remember we did something, though. Like, let's go over here to this messy setup we did. So I know we automated making, like... Oh, give me that back. Wow, I took it out of there, and as I took it out of there, I broke the cache. That's pretty crazy. Yeah, these HDPE sheets I think we automated. But wasn't there... Oh yeah, crystallizer. We need sulfuric acid, and that's what's in there. Okay. So we did something involving it before. Where's the start on this, guys? Oxidizer. And is this still running, or did I break it? Because we need it now. What's the first step here? What does this go into? Can we figure that out? We need the Palladium Slurry, so seed distillation chamber. Not that. Oh, over here. Oh, it just goes in here then. Okay. So then that might go in here. Taxes, you're always in the way. Like, seriously, boy. What are you doing to us? Oh, slurry's going in there. Good. And then is it crystallizing here? I think it's working. And we haven't speed upgraded any of this, I don't think. So maybe I'll do that. And hopefully it'll go pretty quick. Now, are we running out of the acid, or did we automate that? I think we're running out. I think... How many times did I say I think in the last couple minutes here? I think it just goes into here, right? Just put sulfur in there, maybe? Is this still going down? Still going down. I'll play around with it. I think we can get it working pretty quick here, though. Oh yeah, we got 4 already. Cool, cool. Cool, alright, so I messed with it for a bit here, and this is how fast we can make the crystals now. So all the machines have been speed upgraded, energy upgraded, got an import bus sucking the items out of here. We have the palladium being fed into the top of this machine. And the reason it wasn't producing stuff, I guess, was because this filled up of hydrogen, but now I have it dumping the excess hydrogen, so it keeps making oxygen. So that we can keep making sulfuric acid, and we're pumping sulfur into there with an export bus. Aha! It's running very good, except it is causing a lot of lag. So hopefully we don't have to run it for very long. Like, my frames are just jumping now like crazy. Kind of an issue. Alright, so we have all the stuff being made for chaos ingots now. So I guess I would like to maybe look into automating that. And now we have the chaos catalyst to make this thing. So I'm going to try to put the pieces together to make this thing. And hopefully that'll make everything a lot easier for us. So it's crafters tier 3, that's no big deal. Assembly halos, oh, that's cheap. Okay, is there any like troublesome item here? No, I don't think so. Maybe these? No, those are easy too. Yeah, I think we got everything here. I just got to put it together. So, I was trying to make 8 of them, but we got the stuff together to make 1 for right now anyways. We're short on pneumatic craft plastic. So we might need to generate like a liquid plastic world and pump it out and improve our setup, because we're still using our old thing. But yeah, this is a Dyer auto crafting table, and I'm hoping this will automate. Why did it give me 3 of these? I don't know. I'm hoping we can automate these extreme recipes so I don't have to keep entering all the items manually, because that takes a lot of time. So let's check this thing out. Ooh. Okay, I think we're just going to set up a row of them in the back here as we get them. I've started entering a recipe here, so it looks like you put the recipe items on the right here, and then the actual inventory is on the left. So I'm just transferring over everything we had in here. And I just made some eternal singularities, so that you grab the items, and then you click here, you click here. It's kind of a long, tedious thing to set this up, so hopefully it does what I think it does. Or I'm going to be very sad. Alright, just finish up the last couple here. And we'll find out what happens. So, that should make... Oh, I thought that would... Oh yeah, it did show up. It just took a little bit of time there. Cool. So this is the final item. Once we put this in, I think it'll start crafting. Yeah, it's crafting. They're showing up down here. Cool, cool. Alright, that's what I was hoping for. So, I guess let's grab... Should we use item conduits or should we use something else? I guess we'll just try them for right now. Speed upgrades. Good. So, I'm assuming we can pump items out of here, right, into here, into our system. Maybe we'll set this to blue for the extraction. And turn this on. So is it going to pull these out? Yeah, they're coming out of there. Good. Then we're going to pump items into it. So we will do, I guess maybe a row on the top here. I'm hoping we can just like not specify anything in the interface here, and it's going to fill this up as long as there's items in the ME system to do so. Okay, so are they going to start going in there? Uh-oh. No. I don't know if that's going to work. If we speed upgrade this, that's not going to do anything, right? Okay, maybe you just can't insert from the top. I'm hoping. Okay, what if we do this? Okay, it's going to start filling up the air, and it does more than 1 stack. Oh, that's terrible. So we're going to have to use rationing pipes on this too. Otherwise, it's going to fill up of one item, and we won't be able to craft the thing, right? Okay, I have an idea here, guys. It's probably a really bad idea, and I doubt it'll work, but we're going to try set up a eternal singularity recipe here as a test. So I've already done the first 3 rows here. Now we're doing the final 4th row. You see I got three crafting recipes here. So basically, in our second table here that we just made, we're filling in the recipe, all right? It's 33 items to craft the Eternal Singularity, and we're going to try to do that using an ME crafting recipe. But as you know, you can only have 9 items in the crafting recipes, so we're going to split it into 4. This is our 3rd one I just did, and now using these other final 6, we're going to make another recipe and say it also makes the Eternal Singularity. This is a really dumb idea. Alright. That's our final 4th one. So if you look at the items, if you want to look at it, you'll see each of these has a different singularity in it. Huh. My idea here is starting to confuse me a little bit, because it's a very weird way of doing this. No, I think what we got to do, we got to put the interface next to the table that's going to craft it. Then we put our recipes in here. Right. Okay. Now the thing is, if we go over to our ME system, there's going to be a recipe for Eternal Singularities, I think. Right? Yeah, it says we can craft them now. If we do that, it's just going to pick, I think, the first one in the slot here, not all 4 of them. So, what happens? Okay, I doubt this is going to work, actually, now that I think about it. What happens if we have a chest, like above here, with an export bus? We give it a crafting card, so it'll auto-craft whatever recipe or whatever item we put there. Yeah, that's not going to work, right? It just picked one at random. It picked the 4th one with only 6 items. Man. And then it gave up. It didn't keep trying. Yeah, that's not going to work, is it? So I had another idea of how we might be able to do this, and I think this one will work. I just don't know if we can do it more than once, but we should be able to do something similar to it. So if you don't know, the Tinker books have something kind of special to them. You can craft them, then you can craft them again. Each one goes to the next volume, and it goes all the way up to the blue one, and then it kind of stops. We're going to take advantage of that ability. We'll set up a crafter here. We'll tell it, we put that in. Oh, we got to click there first. Put that in, and it will craft it to the red book. Okay, and then we take the red book, go to the next one, do that, apply. Every time it crafts it, it's going to go to the external output as well. And do that, go to the next stage. Okay, so basically our recipes are going to look like this. We have 8 of the singularities in it, and since this is our first set, then we put the first tier book in here. We're going to say that makes the red book. Alright, so grab the red book. That will go over here. Cool. So this time for the second set, we put the red book here, and we say that makes the black book. Then for the third set, black book goes here, green book goes here. And then the 4th grouping here, we need exactly 9 to finish up here, and we're going to say this makes the Eternal Singularity. So we could do one more step with the blue book here, but we don't need to for this case. Those are our four different sets, and basically we put those in the interface here. Boop, 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 boop. Okay. Those items will go into this chest first off, and then we got to separate it. So we want to blacklist the books from going into here, because otherwise they'll get jammed in there. Oh, okay, so I guess I did make a mistake here. That final stage, we do need a book. Otherwise, it just thinks these 9 to make it, right? So let's grab our books again here. Man, that means our final recipe is only going to have like one item in it. So I think we were on green. Green makes blue. Okay, put that there. Good, and then we'll clear this. Let's look at our singularities again. The final one I think was Yellowrites. Yeah. Oh yeah, if we do that, if it includes the book, then it has to do the previous steps, right, to make the final eternal. I'm hoping. Let's try that out. So let's fix this mistake. Oh, I mixed them up. There we go. That's the one we just made. That goes there. So we have the books whitelisted going up here. We have them blacklisted going down here. And you can see on the blue channel, we're pulling out the Eternal Singularity. That's going back into the ME system. And we're pulling out the books from here on the blue channel and going down to the ME system to return them. So now when we go to craft Eternal Singularity, I think it'll work. Yeah, so you see it says we need all those other previous steps of singularities because each one includes a book from the previous tier. Now if we do that, what's happening here? Yeah, so I had to make a few more adjustments, but I think we're good now. We have to be very careful with this, though, that we don't have any books in the system, just the first tier ones. But if we have any red, green, blue, black books in there, it's going to mess it up. And I had to do one more thing in here as well. Rather than sending the blue book back up to here, which it'll just get stuck in there, we're going to trash can it, right? Get rid of it. We don't want to send that back to the ME system because then it's going to mess up with the final crafting stage. And I think now with that, we are good to go here. So let's check this out. It's pretty cool. We have no Eternal Singularities in there. We'll craft one. Shows we need all 5 books to do it. Hit start. And a little late looking at that, but yeah, you see it fills it up, crafts it, pulls the item out. And now if we look in here, we have an Eternal Singularity. Haha. Let's see what happens if we craft 2. I think it'll do it 1 at a time. I'm hoping. Oh, I guess it doesn't matter if it does 2 at a time. It might be an issue if you do more than a stack at a time, though. Yeah, that's fine. That's not an issue. Okay. And we got 2 in there. Yeah. Cool, cool. So now if we do a different item, like the catalyst, for example, we might need to find another item that works similar to that, but I'll try to do it with the books too, or we'll come up with a different method. I did see like you can make flim-flam books, which should work, but it'll be kind of complicated. And checking online for how other people handled this, I guess they did something similar, but they used the inscriber name press to rename items. So at every stage you just name it something else, but this is disabled in Project Ozone, so we can't actually do that method. So we have to come up with something a little bit more sneaky. But this works for at least one thing, which is cool. And we'll have to work out the rest later. I think we're going to wrap up here for today. We did not do the crafting like I thought we would, but we did make some good progress. We figured some stuff out, and the good news is we get 1 extra episode of Project Ozone at least because of that. Because I underestimated how much there is to do still. As usual. Anyways, hope you enjoyed the episode here. I had a lot of fun. And until the next one, thanks for watching. Take care. Have a good day. Bye-bye.